Okay, guy, welcome to another session. Today is Sunday, and I want to say happy Sunday to each and every one of you. And for those of you who've been texting me asking me about school business, you want to go to school, this video is actually for you, right? This is somebody program I did, and this is a person accepting letter and deposit receipt. So I'm going to show it to you guys so that you can know how to go about doing some of these things. If you want to contact me, like I said earlier in my other video, you can contact me. But if you have to follow this step that I'm showing to you guys to be able to do your own process, just come by and appreciate me. That's all. Okay? You don't need to come to me to pay me to do work for you. If you see it necessary that my video is a helpful video to you, and you want to inform and set into your process where you have to pay me, I would really appreciate that. But this is to inform you guys how to go about doing some of these things. So this is somebody accepting the letter that I did back in 2023, and I decided to show it to you guys so that you people can be able to know it. But I'm going to show you guys how you can go about selecting your university or creating an account, how to apply. I will show you everything, how this and acceptance letter, right? So this is the first acceptance letter that I received when I did apply for the person to attend a university or a college in Canada. They call St. Lawrence College. This is one of the colleges that in Canada that don't require international English language test as a requirement for you to attend. This college is very flexible. This school is very flexible. St. Lawrence College is very flexible. It's not school that can give students hard time about document business. Okay, so this was in October before year in 2023 on the 18th when I applied for this individual who wanted to go to Canada to study. So after applying, this guy asked me to apply for this course for him to study business administration human resources. And this is the course number, and this is the campus that you're going to be studying. Kingston is a city in Canada. They call it Kingston. And this St. Lawrence has 3 campuses. This is the first campus, Brockville. And this is the second campus, Cornwall. And this is the third campus, Kingston. So when you are applying on this university or college website, you are going to make a decision to choose this among these 3 cities where you want to go. So it leaves with you to take each of the city name to make a research on it about student life in these places so that you can know which side you can go. Because some of those places, they are very cool. You have to do your research thoroughly to watch on video on the city, the street, how people move, how people get transportation. These are things that you need to do before you select any other city. Don't go select city where snow can fall and the place is very cold. You don't use so cold. You just coming from Africa, you'll find it very difficult to make it in this place. So you have to do your research on the city then before you choose it to go and study. So when I applied for this guy, they sent this letter. They said, congratulations, you have been accepted to St. Lawrence College. You see it? There was the man accepting letter. And the accepting letter, it comes with the breakdown of the various school fee by installment. So this is the first accepting letter where they sent to him, and it's divided into segment. It ends right here. and they signed it. You can see it here. Laura, the person named registrar from St. Lawrence College. And then the next page is the college letter of acceptance. You see here, letter of acceptance, St. Lawrence College. Personal information. This was issued on the date of October 18, 2023 when I applied for this guy. The person full address, Valentine, Freeport Community, Monrovia, Montserrat, 1000, Liberia. They get a person student ID. That's a person student ID number. Then here's a person personal information. I'm doing this video for the purpose of education, to tell you guys these are some of the work that I did before for people and they pay me for it. And as an evidence to prove to you guys that I'm not just saying it by my mouth, but I'm also demonstrating it so you guys can see. So they say program information, academic status, full-time, credential step, Ontario College, advanced diploma, program of study, business administration, human resources, code number, the campus at Kingston, like I said earlier, and then program length of study as well, 6 semester and consecutive, 6 semester consecutive. Start date April 29, 2024. Okay, they said level of study, level 1. Hour of instruction 18 or a change program number is not there yet. That means you went for maybe like this course, business administration, and you decide to change your course. So this person did not change her course. And they say scholarship, teaching. There's so many scholarships that will come to you, but some of these scholarships you can only be in Canada before you benefit. Most of you guys who ask me to find your scholarship, it's very difficult indeed to be outside Canada to get a scholarship, because what the scholarship list, the list of countries that are supposed to get a scholarship, Liberia is not part of it. I'm going to do a video later on to show you guys the list of countries that can obtain scholarship or through the Canadian government. Yes, I check it up from the Canadian website, immigration website. Liberia is not part of it. You can find Kenya, you can find Ghana, you can find Cote d'Ivoire, Africa, but Liberia is not there. So after, back to topics, after this guy received this acceptance letter, they gave you a breakdown of how your school fee will be paid. They said fee structure, estimated annual tuition fee. This is the amount of annual tuition fee, like the tuition fee you pay every year. So every year you'll be paying $18,651.52 Canadian dollars. See that? So they said before you be eligible for the particular program or for the acceptance letter to stay, or for you to secure your spot in a school, you have to follow this step. This is the instruction. It said deposit of what? $2,350 Canadian dollar due by November 8, 2023. And then you have to pay another $2,350 Canadian dollar due by what? June 1st, 2024. Then you come to payment due $6,682 $2,298 Canadian dollar due by April 1st, 2024, followed by $7,268.54 Canadian dollar due by August 1st, 2024. So let me go and show you the total amount of school fee you pay for the year. Let's go. So you see here, this amount, 53,000. This is in Canadian dollars, so you can do your conversion to see how much it will be in USD. $53,910.82 Canadian dollar. So this is the school fee you're going to pay for this full year. For the entire study, you have to pay this amount. And this does not include your feeding, your accommodation. No, this is only for the school. This is the total amount you pay. So let's go and see the breakdown. For first semester, tuition fee deposit due November 8th. I'll show you that one up there. $2,350. You have to deposit that money first. And first semester tuition fee due April 1st, 2024. So the first semester tuition fee deposit due here is the first one you will deposit in order to secure your spot in the school. To when you receive the external, you got to deposit the money for the people to know that you are serious and you want to attend the school. So if you not deposit the first $2,350, they will drop you, so now they will put you on wait list, because there are other students that are applying and they are paying that money. So when you get it extended, they will give you a deadline to pay. So you got to pay the money in order to secure your spot in the school. After that, you will start to pay for your tuition now, your school fee. First semester tuition fee due April 1st, 2024. This one was done in 2023 in order to secure your spot in the school. Now you are started paying your real tuition now. But if for money you pay, it will still be part of your tuition. They will subtract it from there. Second semester tuition fee will be due June 1st. You see, the first school fee you pay was April 1st to what? They gave you from April 1st all the way to June 1st. You got to pay another money. And then from June 1st to all the way August 1st, you pay another money. From August 1st to December 1st, you got to pay another money. From December 1st, these one are all in 2024. And 2025 due April 1st, 2025, you got to pay another money. And then deposit due June 1st, 2025, August 1st, 2025, December 1st, 2025, and then estimated total tuition fee. Now that the total here. This is the total. Sorry for that interruption. This is the total. So you see, so now for those of you who want to go to school in Canada, this is how the Canadian tuition fee breakdown look like. And this $53,910.82 here Canadian dollar. When you convert it, you will know how much it will be in USD. Maybe it will be like 50,000 USD. In order for the people to accept you, or for you to apply for your study permit or entrance visa, you have to give a guarantee of maybe 100,000 or 70,000 bank statement that this amount will come from in. You see how much you paying for your school fee? So now when your sponsor is providing a bank statement, it had to cover this total amount for your tuition, and it had to exceed beyond it, because you'll be paying 52,000 and some more dollar. So now you got to give 100,000 bank statement, bank guarantee or bank statement, to prove that your school fee will come from within your bank statement. And the rest of the other one is your feeding and accommodation. Okay, so this is how it looks like when you apply to go to school in Canada and they send you an acceptance letter. This is how the school fee will be paid. Okay, so you're going to have here, they say internship work. Sorry for the interruption. I keep receiving call over and over, and I cannot stop the video. I have to make sure I end the video. So when you are being accepted, you will have time to work. You'll be going to school and you'll be working. You will get scholarship. You can, when you finish with maybe like your sophomore, in your junior mode, when you're teaching, you can be teacher, you can be assistant teacher, and also you can get some financial aid. You see that? You can get internship, you can get work, but the work that you do, it will be on pay. The work that you do, it will be on pay. But however, based on the institution you'll be working with, they will be able to compensate you. They will be able to pay your way. They will be able to provide loans for you, give you something at the end of the month. But it will not be like something that to say you are on a full-time job and you paying. You'll be receiving a salary. No, you'll not be receiving a salary until you finish with your program. The people employ you based on the relationship you have with them. Length of internship, you have 192 hours to work for internship. 192 hours. So this is a total hours you're going to work for your internship. They say fee of work, TBD. So it's an internship and you are going to be working for this hour. So you now have to decide how many hours you want to work for per day until you reach to 192. They say condition of accepting of letter of accepting April 29, 2024. So you got it accepting letter in this year. In 2020, in October 18, 2023, and they gave you up to 2024 April to be able to pay some of this money and find yourself in Canada. Other than that, they will revoke this acceptance letter. They will take it from you. You will not be eligible to go on this acceptance letter. If you want to get a new one, you got to apply for a new one. So to apply for this application to get an acceptance letter, it will cost you $300. You have to apply on the school website and submit your document and pay the fees. So this is somebody acceptance letter that I did back in 2023. I applied for the person. You can see the person full name here. You can see it here. They give the person student ID number and so on. You see program name, business administration, program start date April 29, 2024. Last year the person arrived, and completion date April 30, 2026. So next year the person will be graduating in April 2026, and this person work for the total number of 192 hours and total number of placement 1 type of practical experience. So it's the reason why they gave you this work is for you to have the experience of working in Canada, to get used to the Canadian work environment, to feel like you are part of them. So after your graduation now, you can decide to stay there to work, or you can decide to come home for others to benefit from the education that you earn in Canada. So this is all about it. Thank you. If that your first time coming across my video, I want to kindly ask you to follow me, share the video to be able to reach the needed people. There are some people that get money, they can pay this kind of school fee. So when you are thinking about asking me to apply for you to go to school, you should be thinking about this total amount. And this is one of the cheapest schools in Canada. You should be thinking about this amount. Who will sponsor you? Who will provide bank statement to be able to cover $53,910.82? This is Canadian dollar. USD is higher than Canadian dollar. So when you get this amount, you convert it to USD, you'll be able to know how much you will pay in USD. But I believe it will be around 50,000 and some more dollar. Yeah. So this is why you should be considering before you call me to tell you to apply for you. So if you are not ready, you see, after we finish applying, the people will send you your certain letter. When they accept you, they will give you time to deposit. You see, the person they get in time when to do deposit. All this date, the people break down their money, how you'll be paying it. So you have to be ready for this one. They're not like bro to say, oh, they can put me outside for test and I pay all my school fee. If you don't do it, I'm sorry for you. You see this? They gave you all the date and time, a year that you should pay all of this money, and the amount you should pay. You started with $2,350. You go to $6,000. You go to another $2,350. From there you go to $7,000 plus. For then you go to $8,000 plus. You go to $8,000 plus again. You go to $2,000 plus again. Year you go to $7,000. Total year. And year again you go to $8,000 plus. And then the total number is here, $53,910.82. That's the total you pay. So that the breakdown the people give you here. It's not a Liberian school where you will not know when you finish studying, you don't know how much you spend. The people break down everything so that if you have a sponsor, your sponsor will know exactly how much they're supposed to pay for your school fee. Or you can lie to your parent down. You cannot lie to your parent on the one for you to get more money. You send a certain letter to your parent, they're going to know exactly how much they're going to prepare for your entire 4 year of study to get your BSc. They will know. And it will even help the parent to plan. They can put all this one on their calendar to know when they'll be doing the deposit. You see that? So this is the first student letter when you apply. And then I'm going to show you the second one. After you apply, you get this one, and then you pay the first deposit. The first deposit. What is the first deposit? Let's go to the first deposit. The first deposit, $2,350. When you pay it, they will send you a certain letter that you add to the one. So that one is the official one. This one contains all the school fee and everything, how to go about doing it. So let me go back and show you all the other acceptance letter. Okay, this is the first acceptance letter, and this is the second one after you are paid. Let me open it so you guys can see it. So you see here, the St. Lawrence College, the campus, they are all there. The address. This is the address in Kingston, the city in Canada they call Kingston. This is a full college address where you will be attending, depending if you go into this Kingston city. You see here, Canada. If you even take the address, you will know exactly this address is where you can check it all yourself. You see, after the person did a payment, how much they pay? This is the amount they pay: $2,350 Canadian dollar. But this money was paid in USD. Our here to help the person, we pay this money through EcoBank. It was EcoBank that transferred this money. So I'm also going to get the transfer receipt so you guys can see how the transfer is done. You need to have a bank account with EcoBank. It can be any bank. You need to have a bank account, then you can put the money in your account and then you do the transfer. So that is how we're able to pay this money. You can see deposit payment receipt. So this is our receipt, and this is also part of our acceptance letter. After you did the one, you see what the people said. They wrote you a letter. This letter, dear Mr. blah blah blah, this acknowledged receipt of your deposit in the amount of 2,350 Canadian dollar to reserve your place in the business administration human resource and followed by the code program in Kingston campus for spring 2024 acceptance letter. I told you that you had to pay certain amount in order to reserve your spot. If you don't do that, other people paying, they will drop you. You see, after they got paid the money through EcoBank, they send you the letter as an acknowledgement. And they say that your space is reserved. Nobody can take the man's space right now. Nobody can take the man's space. The space are being reserved. So how they close the letter, they say, we look forward to welcoming you to St. Lawrence College. You see it? After the man deposit the first money to reserve a spot, the people know that he was very serious and he was about to go. So this is part of the document that you're going to use to apply for your visa to prove that you are paying school fee and you are going to school in Canada. So counselor will not be able to look at this and reject you. You see this? So if you are going through the process, this should be 100% process or guarantee for you to be able to get a visa. So guys, this is the end of the video. I want to kindly ask you to subscribe, share, follow me if you haven't done so. I'm doing this video for educational purpose. Those of you who are out there on computer, on the internet, you can be able to go ahead to apply for your own school to go. You can do your own process. And the good thing about this school here is, you know, I did a video that I say if you want to go to school in Canada, you got to take the International English Language Test, right? There are some schools that does not require that test certificate. That one of them here. They St. Lawrence. This is one of the schools that don't require International English Language Test. It's very flexible. You can do your own research and you come back to tell me thank you. I'm going to do another video how to arrive at the school website to create your account to be able to apply with your documents. If you are applying, you don't need International English Language Test System certificate. But one thing that you cannot leave behind, if you don't get it, you not be able, they will not accept you, is WASH certificate. You need your WASH certificate in order to apply to the school. You need WASH certificate. Whether you are a university student or you're going for master, or you will need WASH certificate because it's one of the strong requirements that replace International English Language Test Certificate. The WASH certificate, you need it. So keep it in the back of your mind. Thank you, and I hope to see you in another video. Stay tuned. Keep following. Another video coming up to be able to teach you how to go to the school website, how to create an account, how to apply, everything. Another video.